What is good, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be going over a full breakdown of a 320 pip gold sell that I caught, and yeah, just going through, giving you the full breakdown of what I was seeing, and actually a setup on this pair moving forward. So let's have a little look. So let's take this way back to what I was seeing. So obviously, I caught the move down to this level over here. So this might be good if we use the replay tool and kind of go through exactly where I was in the market and where I was looking. So let's go here, because I usually get up around 7 a.m. in the morning, usually on the charts for around 7:30 a.m. So as you can see here, this is what I was seeing. So let's have a look on the 4 hour first and foremost. So as you can see on the 4 hour, we have rejected this trend line. We are actually on the bigger time frame, most definitely bullish. And on the 4 hour, we've had this trend line come through, which we do like to respect, as you can see. 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch there. We got the break, but then we've got the break, the touch on the other side, respecting this level. So this is a respectable trend line, as you can see here. So definitely a level to look out for. Hopping back down to the 1 hour. As you can see, we've jumped back into this trend line now. We're respecting these levels as well. But what I really saw here was this head and shoulders pattern forming. So as you can see, we have the left shoulder, we have the head. Now we're just missing that right shoulder, as you can see. So what I was looking for is kind of like a rejection of this trend line, rejection of this big zone here to create that right shoulder. So then we could obviously take trades for sells to the downside, as you can see here, to complete the head and shoulders pattern. So for you guys that don't know what head and shoulders pattern is, this is a signal for a sell. So if obviously we get the neckline break, we could see obviously movement to the downside, as you can see here. So I was just looking to create this right shoulder, as you can see. So let's take this back in, as you can see here, and see how obviously price played out. Let's zoom in a little bit here to what I was seeing. So let's watch this play out a little bit. So as you can see, through the morning, we got the pullback. We got a really big rejection of this key level, as you can see. Now let's hop down to the lower time frame so you can see what I'm looking at for entries and that sort of thing. Now for entry points, I was looking down at the 15-minute because, as you can see, we have quite a lot of mess around here and we like to kind of reject off these tops and everything like that. So I was looking for kind of like a sniper entry to make sure that I wasn't going to get faked out, wasn't going to get into much drawdown. So I set a level for myself here. If it breaks this level here on the 15-minute, I am going to be in this trade. This lines up with the EMAs in that time frame as well. I'm pretty sure on the 30-minute as well. Yeah, as you can see, it breaks all the EMAs as well, further confirming that we're going to get the move that we want to get. So I waited for the 15-minute close underneath this area. As you can see, we're actually rejecting this level really, really nice. So I'm happy I made the decision to do this. And as you can see, we got the break of this level. So everyone plus me was on in this trade at this level here at around the 2 o'clock mark. So about half an hour after New York Open. So we were in at this level here. As you can see, we got so close to TP1 literally in the first half an hour and then retraced. But obviously trusting your trade, trusting your analysis, as you can see, we've got the rejection of that area. We hit target 1 of around 100 pips. As you can see, at TP1, at this potential rejection level, hopping back up the time frame, as you can see here, big level. So definitely wanted to take some profit here at this level here. Move stop loss to break even and then let this trade run, as you can see. So I even managed to catch this trade on, for you guys that don't know, I actually run a completely hands-off copier. So whatever trade that I place on my account goes onto that account and you can follow my trades completely hands-free. So the guys that were following that got taken out here at TP1 because that account is a little bit smaller to obviously accommodate the people following that account. So we got taken out at target 1. So 100 pips for everyone hands-free following this trade. But obviously on my bigger account, I took a partial and then let this run. So let's carry on with this. as you can see. So we are now running completely risk-free, target one taken, as you can see. And then, as you can see, we got the slight upside momentum, got the rejection of this blunt level over here, and then got a lovely move overnight, as you can see, and hit my TP. I actually set my TP at this level here just because of potential rejection points on the left here, and it was overnight. I was sleeping at this point, so I got taken out here, which it actually went all the way to final target, I believe. Yeah, just wick at this level, but I got taken out at this level here for roughly 320 pips, as you guys can see here. Actually 400 or something. 400 odd pips down to this level. I think mine was like slightly in and around here, as you can see. So 2309 to 2367. So 7. Hang on, let me just work this out. Actually, a 420 pip move, which is crazy. But yeah, so I got my calculations wrong on that. It's actually a 420 pip move. I'll put the profit on screen here, as you can see. So you can see, obviously, the profit played out on this position. But yeah, as you can see, we are now, if we hop back out of this, this is what we are looking at right now. So that's that trade played out. Reason why I was looking for sells as well, guys, is not only the technicals, but the fundamentals at the moment is fairly optimistic. So obviously, recently you had trade war, tariff blockings. You've had trade war relief. Trump's kind of like in his hero arc at the moment, where he's secured a lot of funding from different countries, ceasefire of wars, and all this equals safe haven kind of like outflows. So connecting that with the technicals and the fundamentals, we were definitely looking for some nice sell positions on this. And I still think with the optimism, before any other news comes out, we could be seeing further sells on this, which is what this video is going to be going into now. Is my trade ideas for today. So obviously we can look back on this. So as you can see here, let me actually go back. I had these lines here for a reason. As you can see, we have come up into this level again. We could be seeing what I believe is we could be seeing the rejection again of the trend line, get the break and close back underneath this level, and then I'm going to be looking to be taking further sells down to the lower levels over here, maybe even this trend line, definitely this level as a final target, and then obviously potentially it could go to this level, but we've got a huge rejection point here. But I think we could be seeing, running off obviously the optimistic fundamental approach, everything that's going on right now, kind of looking towards safe haven outflows. I'm just looking for the break and close back underneath this area, and then my trade will look something like this. Stop loss at the break of this high, because it will be the break of the trend line, at break of this zone here as well. At a final target down at this level over here. Definitely most of the trade taken off at around the 3, 2, 4, 4 areas. You can see here, big wick, big area. But we could definitely see this happen. And as you can see, looking on the higher time frame here, this definitely looks like a possibility, just following the structure, following what it's doing. Obviously with the fundamental outlook as well and how that's looking, that definitely plays a big part in this trade and what could be. So this looks really, really nice. So going into sells, getting that retracement back into sells. This looks like a really, really nice structure, and definitely a trade that looks like could play out really, really nicely. So yeah, obviously I know I put the profit back on screen, but I'll put the profit back on screen again. I took a nice risk managed position, very, very small position on this, just because of the way gold's moving right now. It's moving at like 100, 200 pips at a time sometimes. So nice, really, really low risk trade as a runner, for over 400 pips banked in the end on this trade. Money made for the whole team, hands free as well, which is fantastic. So yeah, feel free to check out any other videos on this channel, guys. I break down profitable trades, unprofitable trades, anything that maybe I'm currently changing, anything that I may be seeing in the market, so I can give you guys some wisdom to help you with your trading journeys as well. Any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me on Instagram as well. That'll be in the description. And other than that, happy trading, guys. Let's look forward to the next setup. Let's get it.